Hello, it's Cindy from Shenandoah Papercraft, and I'd like to do my third video for Globleland Company. I wanted to show you the stamps I got once again and what I am doing with them. The first stamp I got was this gorgeous dragonfly stamp, and I was really happy to get this because I've been wanting to do some kind of a dragonfly book for a while, and I found this bag, this gift bag, and I don't know if you can see all the shiny bling on it or not, but it's just beautiful, and I wanted to incorporate that into my cover or somehow into the dragonfly book or pretty bugs book. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. I also have a couple little bits of dragonfly jewelry that I can use. But what I did for the Globleland demo was to use this stamp, and I made myself some large tags with it. So this is what I've come up with. Just different ways of using this stamp. This one is just plain blue ink. It is Salty Ocean. That's the Ranger Distress Oxide. So I used that on this first tag, and it has a little bling here and down the side. And this is on, I printed it on cardstock, and on the back I backed it with book page and then some pretty dragonflies on the back here. So that was the first time I used the stamp, and as you can see, the stamp works beautifully. I'm pleased with the stamp. If you see any blotchy spots, it's my fault because I don't have an acrylic block for my stamps yet. So I had to rely on finger pressure points all over the back of it, and I'm sure I missed some areas. So here's the first one, just plain ink. The second one I did, well, actually the other three I did. I've had some embossing powders and the roll-on adhesive that it sticks to before you melt it with the heat gun. And I tried it, and it still works. And I'm not sure if you can see that gorgeous sparkle in here. It's silver. So I used just a few bits of bling. And for the tag top, I made gossamer dragonfly wings out of sparkle tulle. If you can see those or not. And on the back side of this one, again, I backed it with book page and put a pretty dragonfly on there. The next one, I did the same thing. I embossed it in gold, shiny gold. Again, on cardstock, I just put dragonfly wings again with some gold ribbon, and on the back, same thing, backed it with book page and a picture of an actual dragonfly. And on the fourth tag, I did my purple glitter embossing. I hope you can see the little shine in there. And just put a little detail at the top here like a tab. And on the back, same thing. And a beautiful dragonfly. So that's what I made with this stamp. And again, I'm very pleased with this stamp. It's a good size and very easy to use, and I can read everything on here. So that's a win for Globleland. Now let me show you the other thing I got for my dragonfly book, and unfortunately I can't demo it because I cannot find my sealing wax anywhere. So I'm going to show you the tip here. Let me get it as close as I can. It's a beautiful dragonfly. I can't wait to find my wax and actually use this thing. But that will also be going in my dragonfly or pretty bugs book, whatever it ends up being. So that's the first demonstration, and I'll be right back with the second. Here's the second stamp set I bought from Globleland, and I like it. I like it a lot. It's a lot of interchangeable parts on here. You can take everything off and take it out of the frame and put in new things, which I'll show you in a minute. It's a little small. It's not quite postcard size. I would have liked it to be a little bit bigger, but it still worked out just fine. What I did was I went online and tried to find some downloadable small postcards. And I found this site. It's called Go Make Something. And it has a lot of free downloads you can use. And this is the size this particular download printed out. Now, as you can see from the postcard, these are too small. So I enlarged them a little bit to this size and started stamping them on the back. So this is me playing with a bunch of the stamps, and the ink I used, I didn't want black. I got this rich cocoa brown. It's a really pretty color. So this is what I used to stamp with. It's Memento ink, which I got at, I believe, Joann's. So that's a good color if you don't want black, but you don't want a too light of a brown. It's right in the middle there. And again, I took these stamps. They're peelable, all of them, and you could switch out anything you want on here to make your cards. It was fun. It was fun to switch around. So what I did was I made 3 plain ones just to show you the different backs. Like here's another front. Here's another back I made by switching things around. And here's the third one. That's my fault. I didn't have the pressure right. Like I said, I don't have a acrylic block, so I had to use my fingers. But even using fingers, it turned out pretty good. And these are the first 3 I made. And then the second set I made, I decorated them a little bit. So I've got just little trim down the sides and more stamping. And I tried to make them all different. And these are going to go in my Valentine book I'm making, just as little pocket inserts. So again, I'm happy with this. Just wish it was a slightly larger size, but it still worked out fine, as you can see. And again, here is, let me see if we can show it on the front side. Put it on the back of here. It's got all of these different things to use. I think I used almost all of them. I don't think I used this. Yeah, I think I've used pretty much the rest of them. And again, I'm going to put the website to the company down below in the description. I'm also giving you a coupon code for 10% off purchases. So go ahead and check out the website again. And again, I think I'll be ordering a few more things from their website now that I know their quality, which is fairly good, and their prices are fantastic. So I hope you like my little postcards and my dragonflies, and I will see you soon with my Valentine's Day book. Bye.